Hello, hello, hello. I am Nikole, and welcome back to the channel. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all already know I'm Nikole. I'm here to remind y'all about the Road to 1,000 Subscribers campaign. Now remember, you guys are to share your favorite episodes and tag me in the post. Definitely want to see y'all get active. All of the additional requirements and the rewards are listed down below in the description. I'm also here to deliver y'all a bonus clip of the week. This is an outtake from our Run the Show episode on the BET Award. Now in this clip, we're getting into a little bit of the tea of what's happening with the females in hip hop. So check it out.
I think that Bia and Ice Spice are the same rapper. I just feel like Ice Spice's career kind of took off. Not kind of, it did. It took off, and Bia's didn't. Because they both rap the same, not style or bars, but just that chill. I'm bad,
Chill,
and I'm y'all lucky I'm here. Like, and it's interesting that it did take off for Ice Spice because it didn't take off like that for Bia. And I'm not really.
Ice Spice is a gimmick. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it.
Why do you feel like that?
She's a spectacle. She this short. She is a little thicker. We gonna have the body conversation. She is willing to bend over. Her whole pose is cover my coochie, bend over my butt. Like that's her whole thing. The Annie hair is a gimmick. It's noticeable. She had pieces. Branding, pretty much. The branding is what makes Ice Spice. Because, I'm sorry, like, if TikTok and little kids did not, like, eat her up, I'm serious. Ice Spice has the TikTok baby shark. This is not shade. This is really how I feel. She has the TikTok baby shark 12 and under crowd. Her brand appeals to them. Just she got Northwest dressing up like her. Whereas Bia, it's
a whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money, and I'm not nigga if he don't deserve it. Blew a bag on. That's my shit. Bia, like that's my shit. I like Bia. Cover Girl and Whole Lot of Money. Great Bia songs. Great Bia singles. I just think that the branding around Bia also, this is where labels and teams come into play. Of how they present you, how they package you, what rooms they're able to get you in, what deals they're able to get you, how much they're able to put you in people's face. All of that is working in Ice Spice's favor right now. That's why people say she an industry plant. I don't really believe in the whole industry plant thing. I think some people just hit. They have all the right pieces. Other people don't. But yeah, Ice Spice is a gimmick, and she got the kids.
I don't know, because I'm not into Ice Spice enough to be like yay or nay to that. Yeah, I don't really know. But whatever she doing on her team, whatever they're doing, it's working.
Yeah, she's like the perfect storm.
It's working.
It's like the little light skin with this weird look. Why does she have a curly fro and you're a rapper when everybody is doing the wigs, right? You have the New York drill sound that everybody is doing, but she's not rapping aggressive. She's just a girl talking about girly things. The kids like it.
But I feel like there's some adults that like it too. Because I feel like there's a group of girls in the hood that's just the pretty bad bitches. And they not about all that rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at, and again, I'm not comparing the two, but I'm just saying. Cardi B, who is from New York, she's the rah-rah in your face hood chick. Like, and she got a couple hitters behind her. Ice Spice is I'm chill. I'm a bad bitch too, but I don't care nothing about all that rah-rah. But she might have a couple hitters too. She might be the one that be like, you just don't know who in her back pocket.
Ice Spice gives me cool nerd.
Because of the fro?
No, it's just her personality is so weird to me. It's so anti.
It gives me the
nonchalant. I don't care. Rather than
that's just what it gives me. It just gives like
I don't know. Somebody needs to study that shit too, cause I'm confused. Yeah. It's just not for me. That's why I just.
Yeah. I haven't gotten into her music or whatever, but whatever she's doing is working.
I've heard 5 songs and I can't tell you nothing about them.
I like In Her Mood, but
In Her Mood.
Yeah, I do like that. But that's yeah.
I think she gonna be here in the next 10 years. Do you think? Because I'm standing on the side of it. I don't know. I've learned not to speak against people because some people have shocked me in recent years. But honest. I just don't. I don't know. But I'm leaning towards the side. I don't see it.
I don't know if we're in that day and age anymore of artists lasting long. Because
it's already been damn near 10 years for Cardi.
And Cardi has only given us 1 album.
But she's still here. We still want to hear from her.
Because we're waiting for the second album. Like, and only because she's... And I love Cardi. I love Cardi. But we're waiting for that second album. She made enough of a splash, but she's still relevant.
Her personality is holding her over.
Yes, like, everything, holds her over. And she did a couple of features that's been, but...
She had features, she's had shows.
But where's this album? Because to be doing shows and you still performing Bodak Yellow is crazy. Like, crazy. But she did have a crazy, like, start of her career where she was, like, half of Invasion to Privacy. Not half of it, but a lot of her singles, and then even when you go back to, like, her mixtape
She damn near released that whole album. She damn near released that whole album.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, like, even some of her songs from her EPs and stuff like that, or mixtapes or whatever. I mean, like, she had a great start to her career.
But Ice Spice.
I mean, I don't...
Because you kind of get... I'm just saying, you can't say we not in that era no more. We don't have people like that no more when people are doing it.
I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Like, for it to back then, first of all, I didn't know it's been 10 years for Cardi.
I said damn near. Almost.
For it to be damn near 10 years for Cardi, and we still don't have a second album, is crazy. So this is what I mean, like, I think, okay.
Because when did that come out? That was 2000, that was, so 6.
Because, well, that's not that bad then. But because we're in the wave of celebrities being more, because of social media and stuff like that, where you can tap into other stuff and not just be a musical artist, I think that is what's sustaining people now.
Yeah. But because the game has changed, that plays into it. Because, honestly, because Ice Spice is a gimmick, and the kids love her, and she's on Northwest's TikTok, that's why she's on Cosmo. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah.
That's why all of that is happening.
I'm not gonna, because of the Kardashian play. Now, if it was just any 10-year-old's TikTok, it wouldn't matter. But the Kardashian influence is there for sure.
The sensationalism around Ice Spice is why she's everywhere, not her talent. She's sensationalized. She's gonna get clicks. People are confused. No, you have people like me who are confused, and you have people that like her.
I can see Ice Spice personally getting bored with it before it's stopping doing music and just wanting to do something else. Again, because
sure, let's move on.
I just don't see people. I don't see a lot of artists these days really caring about the art. Like Coco Jones is like,
because it's been turned into
first in a long time. Coco, Chloe, like that's some of the first in a long time when you see them actually care about the full craft when it comes to the full package when it comes to music.
Megan.
Yeah, you know, like it's just not a lot of them. So when you talk about long term and trajectory, and if I'm gonna still be like caring about these people in the next 3 years,
a lot of them fall into that bucket. I understand that. A lot of people fall into that bucket because music is sensationalized and people look at it as a quick bag, a quick come up.
Yeah.
And also over history, there hasn't been much longevity when it comes to hip hop, period. Jay-Z is still the most relevant, he's an anomaly. But yeah, I just
wonder. I think it just depends if
I just wonder what it is. Yeah. If it's gonna last, is she going to change? Like, what's? I'm just trying to figure out what's the play here. What is the play with Ice Spice? Somebody put it in the comments.
I don't know. It's been what is it? 6, 7, 8 years for her.
What, since Rap Game?
Yeah, or even since, let's see.
16, she about to be 25. Well, she'll be 25. Ow, wow, yeah, 9 years?
When she was still Mulatto, that came out in 2016. But anyway, I'm happy that Lotto got it. I'm happy that Lotto is figuring it out, because I do think that she is a talented artist, and I think her category, I don't know, I feel like I don't think Nicki Minaj needs to be in that category at all. I mean, I feel like
she did drop one song.
Honestly, Cardi B ain't doing a whole bunch of features. Nicki Minaj should at least give a new song.
New song and some features.
I can't remember what Meg did.
They played her song.
But I also feel like Meg, the whole Tory situation is getting overshadowed.
It's overshadowing everything. Right, Traumazine came out in August. Yeah. I listened to it, and maybe I just wasn't in the right place in my life at the time to receive Traumazine.
But I'm glad that, and let's be honest.
Traumazine was okay. It was better than Front Page or whatever the Good News. Yeah, it was better than that.
And I must say, the Put It On the Floor.
That's the new TikTok wave.
Put it on the floor, it goes crazy.
Rip me out the plastic, I'm acting brand new. Yeah.
Like, that goes crazy. And everybody's remixes or whatever versions, whatever you want to call it, to it is.
That is, I think Lotto has found her footing. That kind of separates her from the Megans, the Nickies, the Cardis. Because she gonna have a TikTok song. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, yes, Cardi's on the song, but I don't, it's just very Lotto to me.
But she's also on a remix. She's not on the original.
I know.
So.
Lotto's really like settling into herself to me.
I think so. And you know what? And I think, and you're gonna say this because you keep listening to her mind. But I do think because her not being afraid to try Nicki, because everybody felt like they had to choose a side. Everybody always felt like they had to choose a side, mm-hmm. And nobody. Honestly, and I'm thinking about this. I was watching this random YouTuber that did like a Nicki Minaj documentary, which I'll send you the video. It's pretty good. But they were talking about how, because of Nicki's impact and her influence, it don't matter what arena, whether you're another artist, rapper, whomever you are, Nicki could get away with doing and saying pretty much anything because of her impact and her influence. It didn't matter. She was gonna sell. She was the check.
She was gonna do what
regardless.
She was gonna do.
So it's kind of like, down to the particular moment they were talking about was the American Idol situation when her and J-Lo kind of had their moment, and then when her and Mariah Carey kind of had their moment.
Oh, it was both.
And it was kind of like, but nobody's really saying anything because it's like, that's Nicki Minaj. And it's not like, but J-Lo didn't really puff her chest like, bitch, I'm J-Lo because she is J-Lo. And Mariah Carey kind of was just like,
girl.
You know what I'm saying? So, for Lotto to be, which is also just this generation. Let's just say that too. But for her to be 24 and for Nicki to be 40, and for her to be like, girl, forget you, in so many words after trying to explain herself, and for whatever season Nicki was in during that moment, I do think that helped in the sense of her figuring out herself, because now she doesn't have to. I don't think that
she ain't got to kiss the ring. She ain't got to kiss nobody's ass.
Yes, I don't think that it necessarily impacted her career in the sense of now she's going to get all these opportunities, which is not afraid of Nicki. But because that's what my mom was trying to say. That's not what I'm saying. I think that it helps in her figuring herself out, because now she doesn't have to be afraid to really say how she feel, talk her talk, or do whatever.
And that's what we've
because
known.
She went up with the she went up against
the top.
Yeah, the Goliath of rap right now. Like,
but yeah, also, and that's also who we've known Lotto to be from rap game.
Yes,
she was cussing out South Super Peach Mama.
Yeah, she was. But that's what I'm saying. That's who she always was. But once she got into this industry,
you know, some people will cower, which I'm still trying to figure out what the whole Nicki JT shit is like.
Yeah, like you gotta. It probably put her in a space feeling like she had to shrink a little bit. Because we don't know the full story of what all she had to deal with behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And because it was
talking about JT.
No, I'm talking about Lotto.
Oh.
And because it was only Nicki, I think people often forget about that. Like, yes, Nicki is great at what she does. She's phenomenal, but it was only her for the longest.
We all know that, and that's why we give Nicki her credit for everything. And I think that was Lotto's point, is that Nicki chose her one thing of where Lotto was actually giving her credit and praise, and chose to take it the wrong way.
Yeah, she did.
And it's like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, because all of Lotto's 777 interviews was giving Nicki praise. Number one Nicki stan. I'm a barb. She wanted a feature. Like, she wants to work. She wants to pay respect. And in the moment where I'm paying you respect, you choose to come at me.
Yeah, that jump was crazy when she was like, so what you're telling me is you didn't do your research. And I'm like, you have totally missed
the whole point. And I also think Nicki just needed something else in the media cycle because of the BS. Yeah. So it's the right time.
Yeah, but I think that it was great for Lotto's confidence because again, in them 20s, which we have both experienced, you start to second guess who you are, and it's kind of like, what is going on?
She took her moment to stake her claim.
Exactly, but I feel like that situation was kind of like, I don't have to, like you said, I don't have to kiss your ring. Like,
hey, who are you?
Yeah, like, yeah, you a great rapper, but I'm good too. So, so what's up? Like,
and I'm sorry, I'm taking that away from Nicki because I mean, if you are this great, which we've known you to be, I'm sorry, you have not produced anything. She has not produced anything recently that I can give her.
But see, I feel like Nicki is going through the same thing where you kind of experience that
identity crisis.
And then, like, yeah, she went through like that whole situation with her brother and then her husband, that back to back. Then again, Nicki has not had to really compete during the top of her career. She did not have to compete for real. And then the first time she had to with Remy, she won.
She's also probably the last of the women who had to be carried into the industry by a man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot for her to figure out. But if you all, like she always talk about, if your pen is so solid and you can always come back to your pen, show me what that pen do. Mm-hmm. I ain't seen it in a long time.
Well, I think that, honestly, and we've talked about this before, I also feel like she's getting her karma as well, because you keep playing in Kim's face. Like,
yeah,
you keep playing in her
You
face.
reap what you sow. And I really want whatever is happening between her and JT, I need JT to come out from under that umbrella, because not even just City Girls, like I always felt like JT was a very solid lyricist. Mm-hmm. And I feel like even in the way that she's playing around with her style and things like that, like I want to see more from JT. As the fact that Young Miami got more solo songs out than her, if I'm correct, that confuses me, because Young Miami is not the rapper of the group.
But this is what we say all the time. It's not about who's the most talented. It's about who will put that work in. And
I know JT. That's what I'm saying. I need her to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you only want to work with Carisha, you only want to pop out when it's City Girl time, then say that. But don't be on Twitter leaking solo songs that's actually fire, mm-hmm. and not giving us nothing. Yeah. That pisses me off, because I want to see what the world of JT looks like outside of City Girls. Mm-hmm. I'm interested in that.
picture with Uzi?
Apparently they got into a fight at the BET Awards. That was a whole other thing.
Oh, that's right. Did she throw her phone at him or something?
And called him a bitch ass nigga.
She needs to get up under that, get from up under that spell. He's
and
crazy.
then somebody just released a video today. A fan was walking up to them as they was leaving, pissed off, and was trying to get a picture with Uzi, and he was like being nonchalant. She grabbed that little man by his neck and pushed him into the frame to take the picture with the woman. And somebody said, JC said, since you want to be taking pictures with bitches. That shit, I gotta find the video. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, she gotta attach herself to the right people.
Yeah. Like the fact that Young Miami is in Diddy's sex cult and is doing this revolt show and the card games, and she is laid up with Lil Uzi, who calls her his bat, and is playing housewife. All of it really confuses me. All right, y'all, drop down in the comments below and let me know what you guys think about what's going on with our ladies in hip-hop. And who do y'all want to see a little more effort from? And do not forget about the Road to 1,000 Subscribers campaign. Once again, all of the requirements to participate are down below in the description. Do not forget to share. I appreciate y'all's support. Now, y'all can be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss the next drop. And I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye.